instead of saying no.
Well, we've always wanted to do something on the road,
Yep.
and we were kind of forced to do this today. And you know, we always try something and see if it works. We're throwing it up against the wall. We'll see if it works. We'll find out. So we're here today from Pete's Garage down Monroe, Michigan, and we ordered food about 30 minutes ago, and it's going to be coming soon, and so you may be watching us eat. So
listen, you do not want to watch me eat, buddy, because it's rough going. It's rough going. Hey, Steve's in the house, ladies and gentlemen. Very nice, very nice. So, Don, let me get the backstory on the old Pete's Garage here, and then we'll get our normal thing going. So I have a couple clients that are as close to family as you possibly can get, not blood relatives, and they're doing a walkthrough down here in Monroe. So I was like, you know, no other place, Sherry, it is your hood, you're right. No other place has the burgers like Pete's Garage. So I told the guy from Pete's Garage, I told him I'd say his name about 12 times. So we got 2 down so far.
What's his name?
Pete's Garage. Oh, man, they do have great burgers. Even Mike says so.
I'm glad to hear that.
Mike McLaughlin says so.
I'm glad to hear that because I have not had it yet. So I'm waiting for it. I'm excited about having my first burger from Pete's Garage tonight.
That's right. Great steak.
Steaks. I smelled that when I was out in the parking lot. So that I was really interested in that too. So
yeah, very good, very good. Sherry Hoffman, it is your hood. See, love Pete's
wings. They've got wings too.
So
that's awesome.
The only thing I guess we could have done even better would be if we found something that was St. Patrick's Day related, right? That's the only thing we could have found better. So you ready to start this thing off?
Start it.
I'm Scott.
I'm Don.
And we're talking real estate. Guys, it's going to be such a fun show. It's definitely a different thing. So Steve Kreitz says, hi, Mel.
Hi, Steve.
See? Mel's a celebrity already.
Did you hear Steve?
She gets mauled at stores already. It's crazy. It's crazy. It's crazy. So, Don, huh?
I need my own.
You can say. So,
like Howard Stern.
Yeah, it would be awesome. So, Don,
Yeah.
So, Don, let's talk really simple stuff. So, today's show is we're gonna have Mike McLaughlin on, of course. He's got some interesting stuff that we're going to go through about mortgage rates and stuff like that and time frames. We're going to talk a little bit about what sellers need to do to make their home better, right? Yep. We're probably going to eat some food at the same time. So, there's nothing I can do. It's going to be sloppy and crazy, so we'll do the best we can. All right? Mel has a whip back there. She's going to keep us in line, I promise.
And we're going to talk about some of the inspections you can expect when you put your house on the market. And maybe, hopefully, we're going to be able to fit in what realtors see tonight. So we got
what realtors see. There's at least one that I just looked at and go, who the hell did that?
Yeah.
Who did that?
Yeah.
So do this real quick, guys, for us. We haven't had this in a while. Tell us where you're coming in from. Put in the chat where you're coming in from. There's like 15, 20, 30, 40, 50 on here. Tell us where you're coming in from. I see some Romulus out there. I see some Dearborn Heights. See, you're like a celebrity, Mel. Everyone wants to say hi to you. So where are you blowing in from? Where are you coming in from? Put it in the chat for us.
And are you celebrating St. Patty's Day right now, or did you celebrate St. Patty's today?
Just for the record, that's a pop right there. Just for the record.
No drinking and driving.
Right. I'm surprised my mom hasn't said it yet. Steve Kreitz coming from D7. Where's everybody else coming in from?
Canton. Who's that coming
Canton
from?
Canton, Michigan. Canton, Michigan, huh? I'm going to find out right now, Don. Keep it rolling. I'm going to find out right now. Oh, right. Lisa Boyce.
That's what I was wondering.
The legend of Lisa Boyce.
All right, so tonight we got Mike McLaughlin coming in. He's got some really good information he's going to share with us about 15-year mortgages. And it's not for everybody, but if you could possibly swing a 15-year mortgage, you might want to do it. So you're going to bring
Mike on.
Bring Big Mike on.
First of all, McLaughlin, are you Irish?
I am. I am Scott.
You are. See, he's at least Irish.
I think
Everyone's Irish today.
Everyone's Irish today.
I think it's the Mick. The Mick part of it is the.
Yep, absolutely.
Is it the Irish part?
Can you do a dance, though? Can you do a dance?
I haven't had enough green beer.
All right. Say, Sam.
Where's the green beer, guys?
We're going with pop, my friend. No green beer. Sorry.
Same here.
We don't want to be all sloshed on the microphone. Right. So, Michael, tell us about 15-year mortgages. Tell us why they're advantageous. Can you do that for us?
Yeah, really, when we purchased our first home, we learned, 30-year mortgage gets us the lowest payment that we can get. That helps us to be able to afford it. But then, as we get a little older, and we get towards our age, gentlemen, there's another product out there which is half the term of the 30-year. It's a 15-year mortgage, and it really, because you move up in a home or you move down in a home, you sell this home, you buy that home. All of a sudden, you find yourself in your 40s and you're ready to get a mortgage. And in that period of time, for our viewers on Talkin Real Estate episode 57 that are kind of in that age group, they should really think about their time horizon. And they don't have to have a financial planner to make good financial plans. A financial planner will tell you, hey, you're 45, hey, go with a 15-year mortgage because now look, you're 60, you're going to want to retire, let's get rid of that big mortgage payment. So by planning ahead and taking the right mortgage in times like now, when the opportunity is there, whether it be through a refinance
Well, you can't get that word out of his mouth yet.
purchase,
Oh, there it is.
you can get the 15-year mortgage that'll put you in a good position to no longer have payments by the time you reach retirement age. Now, the interest on a 15-year mortgage is typically about 0.5% lower, so in the high twos right now, than a 30-year mortgage. But the big thing is the amount of interest that you pay on a 30-year mortgage over the term compared to a 15. Even on just a $150,000 mortgage, you're going to save tens and tens of thousands of dollars by going probably like $30,000 to $50,000 by going with a 15-year mortgage over the 30. But like Don said, it's not for everybody because that's going to put more of a monetary onus on you to pay more monthly and have more monthly. But really, I'm here to tell you that if you can go with a 15-year mortgage, not necessarily for the first-time home buyer, but even when you're stepping up, if you're in your 30s or 40s, it's a product you have to consider.
So let me do this, Michael. In the chat, guys, do this. Folks that are watching, either tell us if you got a 30, a 15, or no mortgage. Those are your three choices. Let's put the number 30 in there. If you got a 15, put 15. If you got none, put none. Pretty simple. So we're just curious, folks that are watching, what kind of mortgage do you have? What kind of mortgage do you have? So in the chat, 15, 30, or none. One of those three. Okay? Absolutely. Go Irish. That's the marking that joker, I'm telling you. So, Michael, any other nuggets you got for us, for the audience? Any other nuggets?
Eddie Gregory, 0.
It's a good time of year, and I'm sure this actually kind of falls underneath more of your domain. But hey, spring's right around the corner. It's time for that spring cleanup. Time to look and see what kind of projects you might be interested in doing, and to relate that to mortgages. If you have a big project that you might be looking to accomplish, a home improvement, an addition, updating the kitchens and bathrooms, not a bad time to consider a cash-out refinance on a mortgage to finance those improvements for you, or a home equity line of credit. $15, yeah. I see Kathy Cordy's got the
all right, Michael. So, hey,
so
quick question for you. Last Irish dance. Can you do an Irish dance, Michael? You got a skill? Irish dancing skills? You got any Irish dancing skills? Can you dance a little Irish dance?
I cannot do.
He's frozen.
I cannot do.
Frozen.
What was it? Michael's
dancing right now.
Lord of the Dance.
Michael, you were the best there is, my friend. That's awesome. Yes, that is awesome.
He sees the hat.
You do need a hat.
Weird.
And you know who your biggest fan is watching right now? Are you familiar with Melissa?
I see that.
Are you familiar with her work?
I see her on there.
All right, Michael. Well, listen,
All right, Mike.
we love you. All right, and we will talk to you next week. All right, my friend.
All right, love
Holy
you guys.
Menorah.
Enjoy your hamburger.
Thanks, Mike.
Absolutely. So now I want to give a couple shout outs out there. I saw some people that I know aren't normally watching the show. Patty Gregory
I know I saw
and her
that.
husband Steve. Her husband Steve is like my best friend in the whole world.
He's on. He's on.
Yeah, so well, that's Robert. That's her son. So they're way up in
Robert, that's
Cadillac. They're way up in Cadillac. So they're watching us from way up north. So hopefully we reach out there. Steve Mark, you know, we're talking from Fat Guys on a Little Podcast. I mean, we got all kinds of celebrities coming out today.
Yeah.
All kinds of celebrities. So in the chat, guys, do this for us. Tell us what you did for St. Patty's. Anything special? Did you wear green? Did you drink a green beer? What did you do? What kind of things did you do? There she is. Roz is my best friend, Steve Gregory. I'm telling you what. Every time I call him, that's what we talk about. Hey, best friend. Every time. All right, so let's get into the mix here. So, want to talk about what sellers do, or want to talk about inspection? What do you want to do?
What sellers need to do to get their home, get tips to get your home on the market when you want to get your home on the market.
Absolutely. So, I'll tell you this. I would say there's probably 5, right? 5 things?
5 things.
Yeah, 5 things. And again, we understand the market is crazy and sellers doing stuff like you put it out there or crazy things are happening, okay?
It's almost you don't have to do anything, but it's not. If you really want to have as much activity and as many offers as possible and strong offers, you want to get your house ready. These are 5 simple things, fairly simple, non-expensive things.
Yeah, and I'll tell this too, Don, that it makes a difference. Like I'll give you a quick example that's going to be our number 1 thing first. Clean and declutter, okay?
Number 1.
I was in a house today that Hannah Corday, my photographer, I should say, was going to take pictures of. Had to go and look at it, okay? Had to go and move some stuff around because they didn't clean everything out. Which, again, it's not their fault. I should have mentioned that. There you go. I love it. Steve Gregory, my best friend in the world, baby. I like it. So that's the biggggest thing. Cleaning the declutter is the biggest thing.
Huge. That's a simple thing that everybody can do. You know, it doesn't cost you anything to get rid of things.
Well, but think about this for a minute. It's not simple because, as you know, we grow into the space. If you have a 3,000 square foot home, your stuff you have grows into 3,000 square feet, right? So it's not always simple. I mean, not always easy. It's simple, right? Simple.
Right.
So number 1 is clean and declutter. That's huge. Okay. What do you got? What else you got?
Number 2 is boost curb appeal. So from the outside, as soon as a buyer drives up to the house, they've got a pro list and a con list. You want more things on the pro side or the positive side, like the grass trimmed, everything swept up, the bushes trimmed, maybe some flowers when it starts warming up, a nice door that's fresh painted would be nice. That's not an expensive thing to do.
No, not expensive thing at all.
Things like that, just clean windows would really make a big difference because you can notice that from the street. It makes people feel comfortable as soon as they walk in your door. And you're already done, and then after they walk in, you have decluttered and inside. You're halfway there for the most part at that point.
Yeah, because people from the outside can say, "Ooh, what's that all about?" Or, "Oh no!" Like I see clients make that face and return right back around and get in that house.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So that's 2. 3, and this was a big one. Painter will tell you this too. You want to paint neutral colors, and you want to have lighting that kind of accentuates the color.
Right.
What the big color is right now, Don, is that gray. Is that
Agreeable gray.
So, guys, that shiplap flooring, that gray, it's everywhere, right? It's everywhere. I mean, it's crazy. It's all over the place. So it's definitely it's not green like we're wearing today, but gray, right? So, neutral colors, and again, enhancing it with different kinds of lighting.
Nice lighting, make it bright and airy in the home.
Yeah,
absolutely.
This next one is contra, depending on who you talk to.
Well, I think handling minor repairs, obvious things as you walk through the house, you'd say, you know, those things you have on that list that say, I need to do this. I need to get this done. I haven't done this. This is a minor thing.
Now watch this. Here comes the food, ladies and gentlemen. Here it comes.
Grab this one.
Here it comes.
What is this? Is that American?
Hey, yeah, we're trying to get the food going here.
Okay. All right, here we go.
We're good.
Catch up, please.
So, the minor repairs, right? Minor repairs.
Nothing really serious. Just something like that faucet that's leaking. It's an easy fix. Just fix it. The light bulb that burned out. Those are the simple things we're talking about. Those little minor things.
So Chris Wojcinski is an expert in this. The minor things show you that they're taken care of. Shows the house well cared for.
Yeah.
Right. I had it too long ago that we went to her house. I want to say it was in Livonia, and she cried because she was the right house. We get emotional, right? But I gotta believe it's because the house is well cared for. I got to believe that. When it well cared for home, you just kind of go, oh, kind of that's all the relax, all the shoulders and everything.
Right.
You know what I mean?
It's that relief that you found the house, because you don't, when you're out there looking, you don't know if you're going to find, wondering, am I going to find the right house? And when you find that house, you say, man, what a relief. It's just a big boulder off your back.
So let's do this. In the chat, guys, what minor things do you see in a house that would turn you off? Janine McKay says, hate dirty windows. What minor things would you see that would turn you off? Throw it in the chat, guys. Everybody that's on today, there's minor things that we can't stand that drive us crazy. What are those minor things? Realtors want to know. I'm curious about that. So what minor thing? What minor things that turn you off on a home? Minor little
Right.
like that.
So,
Well, so
the last one.
Yeah, the last one's easy. Okay, this one's easy. And I know that, hey, dirt, gross. What else? What other minor things turn you off? What are minor things? Unclean bathrooms. There you go. There you go. There you go. So I would say last most important, or the last thing is professional pictures.
Right. When you get all done with all those things, it's perfect time for professional pictures.
Yeah. You know as well as I do, the guy that walks out there takes the pictures, and even if it's an iPhone, it still doesn't look right.
Yeah.
Think of it this way: a pro is going to take better pictures. They're going to have the official fancy dancy stuff. You know, VDR. There you go. Look at that.
Right.
So the pro is going to take better pictures, and it amazes me how many people don't have a pro.
I know.
It amazes me.
They think they're the pro. The agent thinks they're the pro, and they're not. We're not.
Right.
We're not. We are not good photographers. If we were good photographers, we'd be doing something else.
Right. So those things, guys, those 5 things, if you do those on top of the market, the way the market is now, it'll crank it up even more. So if those small things can make you 5 or 10 or 15 grand, wouldn't that be worth your while? Answer yes or no in the chat if you wouldn't mind. If those small 5 little things that, clean and declutter, boost curb appeal, neutral colors, handle minor repair, and the professional photos, if those 5 things would be something that would be worthwhile to you for 5 or 10 or 15 grand more. That's what I'm curious about. So in the chat, throw that in there for me. Steve, I appreciate it. I definitely appreciate it. So what about inspection stuff?
Yeah, but you want to go to what realtors see first?
Yeah, let's do that. So
Let's have a little bit of fun here.
yeah, Don and I see some crazy stuff. Absolutely crazy stuff. I know a great photographer. Candy, I bet you do. I knew that I was working with that crazy photographer, that great photographer today. So yeah. So here's the things that realtors see, guys. This one I got from Carrie Rubakowski. I can't say your last name. I apologize. I know it's you. But she sent me this. People start sending me stuff. They send you stuff now?
Yeah.
Look how crazy this is. Watch this thing. Look at this. Go ahead. Make it big. Yep. So look at that. What the heck is that? I have no idea what that is. So caption that picture, guys. Folks in the chat, caption that picture. What would you call that?
Looks like they raised the floor. They needed to be able to open a door to get in there, and they cut out the door part where the door swings.
So in the chat, guys, do this. Caption that picture. What is that? What would you put as a caption for that picture? Put it in the chat. Yeah, WTF, WTH, sure. What else?
She said WTA.
I don't know what that is. I have no idea. Like, who decided that was a good idea? So in the chat, guys, put some a step down, trip hazard. I like that's good. What else you got for us? What other crazy captions you got on that? Look at that thing. We'll give you one more minute. Huh?
Insurance claim.
Yeah, insurance claim waiting to happen. That's a good one. No, always comes with the sharp stuff. That's good stuff. I would caption it with LOL. Sure. So, yes, that's it. That could be a deterrent. Nobody's coming to ripping you off. Patty, that's awesome. No one is coming to rip you off with that bad boy. All right, so what else? We got one more, I think, right? Yep. Is it already up? Yep. So this is just something that you see that we just camped out. Yep.
Share.
Go there yet? Yep. Oh, look at this. I'll do it again. Oh,
Share it again.
Same one. You had it right. You had it right. No, yeah, there. Yep. Hang on, guys. Technical difficulty. Yep. No, you got it. No. Go back here
Back
again.
to restream.
Yep. Now go there. Now go share. There we go. Now we got it. Application went there. Now you got it. Yep. All right. Now pop it open. There we go. All right. So this one.
So I was showing this house today, and I'm like, what in the heck is this? I mean, look at all the spaghetti. Usually, an electrician they'll make those the Romex, that's the electrical line, straight. So they're all over the place, and it's a fuse box. So you know how it's old. It's old. The house was built in the 20s, 1923, I think it was. So, and the fuses aren't from that era, but the one above it is probably the smaller one. So anyways, I thought it was interesting.
So guys in the chat, do this. If you had a house with a fuse box, if you ever owned a home with a fuse box, put yep in the chat. Put yep in the chat. If you ever owned a house with a fuse box instead of a breaker box. Circuit breaker box. If you ever owned a house with a fuse box, put yep in the chat for us. Do that, because we're curious about that as well. Oh, Don's too busy eating now, so he's too busy chopping on his food. So that is scary. I agree. I mean, fuses. You ain't kidding. Now, what was that? What's it in?
Westland,
Michigan. Where the heck's the city? I mean, G&E's, at some point you got to use.
You're going to have a
40 years ago. He's like, yeah, 40 years ago. We had one. So I guess I want to reach in and talk about this thing too. I want to talk about inspections a little bit, guys, because it feels like this gets before Dave replaced our fuse box. It's something I don't want to dig in too much, but there's a bazillion inspections, kinds of inspections on a home, and it feels like people not to get confused, but just there's limits to each one, right? There's certain things they're looking for certain things, right? So easiest one's
private. The city inspection number
which
one.
one?
You have
City or private?
I think. Well, private inspection, it happens 99% of the time.
Yeah.
City inspection happens if the city has it, which is probably 80% of the cities have city inspection. Well, no, less than that. Probably 60 to 65% have city inspection.
Yeah. So private inspection, right? Private inspection is the most important one, right? Somebody that you're paying to look out. I don't know about you, but I do this typically. I gotta prepare buyers because the guy's gonna find 700,000. This drawer doesn't work. This window's cracked. This is this. This is that. This is this. Right. Biggest things are foundation. That's ridiculous. And roof. Right.
And that's their job. Private inspector. That's their job to find things wrong with the house. But it's the big things that you want to really keep your eye on, because that's going to cost you a lot of money. The house may fall down. Whatever the situation may be, serious stuff. So the minor things, window might be cracked. A seal on one of the windows might be, there's moisture in between the windows. Those are minor issues. All houses have them. Each house will be a little bit different, but they're all going to have at least 20 to 30 things that you should probably take care of down the road. But they're all minor. But that's a part of being a homeowner. When you become a homeowner, you have to take care of these you have these responsibilities. You have to do it. You don't have a landlord that's going to do it for you. So you are the landlord. So
right.
It's part of being an owner.
Right. So city inspection, a lot of folks get confused. City inspection that the city's going to inspect it. Well, they don't look for that much. I mean, they look for very specific things.
So put it in perspective, the city inspectors here 15 to 20 minutes at the most, not checking everything the same consistently. Private inspectors, they're 2 hours or more.
Yeah.
So they're thorough. Private inspectors much more thorough, of course.
Yeah, absolutely. So then you got FHA inspector. He's looking for these things, right? He's looking for peeling paint, because for some reason they think that people feed their kids peeling paint all the time, right? He's looking for handrails. He's looking for GFIs by water. Yeah.
Yeah, and cement trip hazards.
Yeah.
Those are the 4 things usually with FHA.
Right, and that's definitely, again, that's not a very thorough thing.
No,
it's not a very thing.
No, and they're in there. They could be in there an hour.
Yep.
Outside and inside, it's really quick. You're usually you're just drawing out the floor plan, checking, taking some pictures inside. They're out. They're outside.
Absolutely, absolutely. Yeah, they sure will. That's true. And because they look for dangerous stuff, but they look for very specific things, though. Very specific.
Yeah, city inspections. I think they're number one going after the health hazard issues, furnace issues. Furnace spewing out carbon monoxide. So it's those things that the city's really looking for. That's why they're in there briefly and they're
Now, can you
out.
find our waitress? Yeah, that's exactly what I would say too. So it's one of those things where, I mean, again, they're only looking for certain things, right?
Right. Okay. And this is right now in our area, you're gonna see this more and more, and it's sewer camps. City and sewer camps are becoming much more popular and
Sorry. Do you have our waitress, dear? Can you find our waitress? Sorry, guys. To keep going. Sewer camps. That's
so
okay.
anyway, sewer camps are a big thing because the housing infrastructure in our area is 50, 60, 70 years old, and some of these pipes are really old and they're starting to have issues. So as a buyer, you're going to want to have the sewer pipe checked out with the camera so you know that it's in good condition, or if there's issues.
Yeah, I
so
got
it's becoming a bigger thing.
Yeah, absolutely. So, the last thing that I want to do, I'm trying to find the waitress here. So, guys, this is how we're going to do it. Just so you know, so you can see us here. The fried pickles are the best, hey? Just so you know, I'm trying to find our girl. So, we're gonna give our waitress. She's gonna be a fan of the show.
She's right
So we're gonna find her name out, and we're gonna get her down here. Give us 1 minute.
So, and one more thing that inspection that's happening is radon. We're starting to see more and more radon tests. So just keep an eye out. It's not one that's.
Here she comes. All right, come here. So, what's your name? Okay, Michaela's here at Pete's Garage. Okay, we're gonna make Michaela fan of the show. That's what we're gonna do. Okay, so in that, Michaela, blow it up in the chat. Look, so that's our shirt for you. Okay, it's a small. It's a little bitty thing, so it should fit you pretty good. So guys, blow the chat out. Michaela. That's what we're hoping for. Michaela, that's for you.
Thank you.
All right. When do you want to say to the audience?
Happy Patrick's Day from Pete's Garage.
Absolutely. We love Michaela. See, people are blowing up. Michaela. So, can you dance?
No.
No?
I don't have any of them at all.
All right. Did you drink green beer today?
No, I'm working. I can't.
How many people had green beer today?
Oh my gosh, I probably lost count. I have no idea.
No kidding. Was anybody slosh crazy?
Not yet. The night's not over, so.
All right, guys. Michaela, fan of the show. All right. Very nice.
Thanks,
Very
Michaela.
nice.
Thank you.
Very nice.
You
Very
guys
nice.
doing okay?
Absolutely.
Dickens.
So, Michaela is fan of the show, ladies and gentlemen. We thought that would be kind of fun. Happy St. Patty's Day to Michaela. So, let's sign off like this. All right? Let's sign off this way. All right? May the sun, how's it go? May the sun always reach you.
So we asked me asking where we're at. Roach, you must have got on. We're at Pete's
Garage
in
where we're at.
Monroe.
That's right here.
Monroe.
It's a fantastic cheeseburger, Pete's Garage. So,
This. All right.
good food. Definitely good food. Definitely appreciate Pete's Garage for letting us shoot here today. Don and I and Mel, we may be taking the road all over the place. We don't know yet, but it's definitely an awesome thing. So this has been a lot of fun, guys. So if you wish St. Happy Patty's Day to everybody in the chat, that'd be great. We'll give you about 30 seconds to do that. So happy St. Patty's Day. Wish that to everybody if you wouldn't mind. Because we'd love to see.
Be safe.
Yeah, please be safe. My number, Don's number on the internet. So if you need a ride, okay, if you need a ride from somewhere, definitely don't drive after a green beer or 10 or 15 of them, right?
Yes, we'll pick you up.
Yeah, absolutely. We'll come get you. We'll definitely do that for you. So I'm Scott,
I'm Don.
and we're talking real estate. Oh, wait. Whoa.
Wait, we forgot someone.
I'm sorry. I'm surprised Steve Kreitz didn't put the smackdown on me. Let's try this again. Ready? I'm Scott,
I'm Don.
I'm Mel.
and we're
We're
talking
talking
real
real
estate.
estate.
See ya. What a fun show. That was awesome.